No, I still think we're looking at this wrong though. And the reason why I say that is because why? I mean, what did one day change about the last year? One day didn't
Nothing.
change that. Nothing but time. To me, time don't exist anyway.
Right.
We'll get into that when we get into mine, because you already know I'm gonna go against the grain, but time literally don't exist. It say in the Bible, it didn't say, see, the thing about it, people say is um God, well, if you use biblical terminology, the Bible said a lot of people misquote it. They say he was like, I'm the beginning and the end. He didn't say that. He said I'm the Alpha and the Omega. Like
Yeah.
it's the start to the finish. Nothing else exists. The
Yeah.
beginning and the end creates a time continuum. There is no time. Time was man-made. If you
Mm.
didn't know, my daddy used to always tell me it's one day and it's one night. They just pick and choose when they gonna come up, and that's the thing we got to learn. Like, so when we start looking at 2021 already, we already too far ahead of ourselves. We
Yes.
looking at the next day and the next night, the next
Yes.
day, the next night. Reps.
Yes.
You know how when you go in the gym, everybody on their gym flow and all that right now. When you get in the gym, everything is about repetition. When you start making a schedule, everything is about repetition. When you get money, it's about repetition. R-E. What's your re? You know what I'm saying? What is your R-E? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think that the whole world has got misconstrued at this moment. Is like, we feel like things are supposed to, everybody like, I'm running into 2021 like this. You were saying that same shit in 2020. You gonna
Yes.
redo it?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I just can't see myself trying to take on a whole year when it's hard enough for me to take on a whole day. And if you want to go back to biblical terminology, it says that tomorrow will take care of itself. The birds don't worry about where they're gonna lay their head. They don't worry about where they're gonna sleep. They don't worry about the clothes on their back, because tomorrow got enough problems of its own. It's gonna take care of itself. So what we need to do is to rethink this whole shit and revitalize shit that's been dead for so long. And that was our way of thinking. And so
Yes.
in doing so, what we'll do is we'll go and we'll start dating in a fashion of being like, I should have been, you know what? I should have dated you in 1996. Like, I'm thinking about dating you in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he's the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing gonna change. I think once we realize that, I swear, man, you take so much weight off of you. All right, imagine if it was like, you know what? You ain't got to worry about all next year. Just worry about tomorrow. Look at all that weight that's been taken off of you.
Yes.
It is time, because guess what? The time that we're confined to
Mm-hmm.
is time that has been measured on Earth. Now, if you go 10 miles, 20, 30, 50, 100 miles outside of space, away from Earth, guess what? Your time is going to get longer if you continue on this evolutionary ball.
Come on,
So,
Di.
so if you measure, like, you can do the research. I don't know the exact measurements, but each planet has its own age based off of the way that
The evolution.
that rotates. But what if the planet doesn't rotate at all? What time are you going off of?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go off of the time. Time doesn't dictate nothing. What dictates it is action.
Mm.
So that's why if I get up late, I don't care. That means I'm gonna be up late.
Yeah.
If I go to bed early, that means I'm getting up early.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna get the same. I'm getting the same thing done.
It's just the increment in which you're doing it in.
Yeah, with the time that I have. Now I understand that people that have a 9 to 5, they can't do that. But that's where I go into, the reason why I do what I do, the reason why I'm self-employed and I'm just expanding and creating so much for myself is because I'm not building revenue. I'm building time for myself.
Mm.
I need more time, and that's what I'm working towards. Because if I give someone else all my time, guess what they got? More time. They ain't got nothing. I'm giving it away.
That's crazy.
I fucking love it.
I like that, because my whole transition with going through this was to do the same thing. I was reading where somebody was like, oh, even what you said, and I'm gonna let you say it. I ain't gonna even take the quote, but I really felt what you said in the group chat about the week situation. But I even looked at it like it's crazy because my man was like, why are you gonna work all of these years? I think we might have mentioned this on one of the podcasts prior, but why are you gonna work 30 years to die within less time than you work? That's how come when people retire, it just means they tired twice. Because at the end of the day, they was tired the whole time they was working, and they never had the time to chill.